Hello, friends. Welcome back to Witch Isle. My name is Charmaine, and this is the Witch's Cauldron. And today I just want to talk a little bit about emotional regulation. Um, Sometimes, being as far into my recovery as I am, I forget that sometimes emotional regulation is the most important part of making sense of the world around me and the way it's happening. And that sometimes my emotions get real hot real fast or really amped up real fast. And it's those times that I need those emotional regulation skills that I have learned again and again throughout my therapy. I want to say career at this point. So, what do you do for emotional regulation? Um, I, of course, use the HALT technique all the time because that tells me if maybe I'm not regulated in one area. And emotional regulation will keep you kind of cool-headed. So, what are the things that gain you emotional regulation? Unfortunately, it is a lot of meditation. Or mindfulness. And mindfulness can feel empty and daunting and like you're just wasting time doing nothing. But what it actually does is it way calms down your system. And it is very hard for a lot of us to wrap our heads around that. And I will say, veterans in particular, like, why do I have to be in touch with this part of me that has served me nothing but heartache? Well, the problem is that, to be a well-rounded human being, we need all of the emotions, including the ones that are kind of yuck. And, no life comes without yuck. It's just everybody's yuck is a little bit different. So, emotional regulation, things like Tai Chi, things like yoga, mindful breathing, guided imagery, uh, YouTube videos of meditation, guided meditations, those work for me best because as long as there's another voice keeping me on track, I can keep within a meditation fairly well. But if I try to do it alone by myself with no background tape to keep me focused, I get unfocused rather quickly if I'm not intentional about what I am doing at that moment, if all I'm doing is focusing on breath. Sometimes those meditation experiences lead to beautiful imagery within my own mind that I can't even imagine possible sometimes, but it is there and it's there within all of us if we are just willing to open up and try. And I mean, you have to be willing because I wasn't willing for a long time. And experiences don't come to those who just are not willing to try something a little different. Maybe it is just a minute of mindful breathing. That right there can change your world if you do it every day for 1 minute. And 1 minute out of your day, is that too much to give to yourself? Because that's all you're really doing is giving yourself 1 minute. Maybe you can make that 3 minutes one day and then maybe up to five. This is a learning process. Mindfulness is a practice. It isn't a perfection. You don't just learn it and you're good. No, it is a practice, which means it is something that you try to incorporate into an everyday, no matter where you are in your healing process. Emotional regulation is important to us. Don't forget, the skills are there. Just remember to sit and use them once in a while. So, as always, take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And we'll talk next time on the Witch's Cauldron. Until next time, light and love, everyone.